Morning yogis, good to see you back on the mat again. Today we're doing a morning flow, but you can do it in any time of the day basically. But it's just a shorter, nice, opening, stretchy flow. So when you're ready, let's get on our mat. And we start on our backs laying down today. So take your time to wiggle your feet, your hips down, and then we roll all the way down. When you've arrived, make sure the shoulder blades are nice and wide. And we open the feet a little wider than the hips and drop the knees inwards. Let's place the hand onto our lower belly and take a few nice deep breaths here. Can be a sigh, can just be an in and exhalation through the nose. Breathe a little bit deeper. On the inhalation, we start to expand and open. And on the exhalation, you drop the body weight, all the tension you're holding, stiffness. So we try to let go of tension that doesn't serve us anymore. Bring the breath deeper into the belly. So if your hands are on your belly, breathe into the hands. So that when you inhale, your belly rises. And when you exhale, the belly drops back into the body. Creating a nice, natural flow of breath. Let's take 2 more breaths here. And then if your eyes were closed, let's softly open them and keep the gaze soft. And bring the knees up, but keep the feet wide. We open the arms just a little bit, not too high, not too close to the body. And now softly start to rock your knees from side to side, just a little bit. So your knees don't have to drop all the way down. So you just feel this rotation in the lower body, lower back maybe. Try to relax those shoulders, neck area. And next time you arrive at your right side, drop the knees down into the mat as much as you can. Keep them on the right. Now that lower leg, place that foot on top of the other leg. So hook that foot above the knee of the left leg. Now we start today by opening the legs, hips, hamstrings. With this beautiful deep stretch. Now if you can, lift your left arm above your head. Lengthen all the way from that hip through the side body, all the way via the armpit up through the arm. So this beautiful long line, breathe into it in order to open up that side of your body and hip. Two more breaths on this side. And we inhale, bring the legs back to center, unhook your foot, and bring that right knee into the chest, hug it with your arms. Now take an inhale, make sure the shoulder blades are nice and deeply into the mat. And on the exhale, we slowly, softly start to extend that leg. Now breathe, inhaling and exhaling while you extend. So I feel really stiff today. So let's take our time to warm up. Don't push or pull, but just let it open up by time, by repetitive movements. Let's do one more inhale And exhale, hold it up in the sky for one breath, inhaling and exhaling. Let the back drop down, and now fold that leg. Place your foot on top of the other thigh. Place your hand in the back of your knee, and let's come to this beautiful stretch. Now we make sure that upper foot, that right foot, is dorsiflex now to protect the knee. Now breathe nice and deep. If you notice that your head starts to drop back a lot, maybe it's good to bring something underneath the head, a little pillow, or maybe fold your mat so you create a little elevation and release the neck. Take one more breath here and exhale, hug two knees into the chest. So let's take a few breaths to move a little bit, to massage, to roll. All tension, let it out of the body. If you like, you can move your feet, your ankles, your toes a bit. It's nice, sometimes we don't even notice how much tension gets stuck into the feet, ankles. Okay, let's take a deep breath in, come back to center. And on the exhale, drop the feet wider than the hips again. Open your arms. Make sure you're comfortable, no pressure on the shoulders or neck. And on the next breath out, drop your knees to your opposite side, to your left. Now feel if you can be as comfortable as you want here. And then bring that front leg, hook that ankle on top of your upper thigh. If you find it hard to understand, just look into the video, see what's happening. And then the other arm, the right arm, stretches overhead if you can. Not too much, but just an elongation, energetic line up for this hip flexor, for the side, the rib cage, all the way through the armpits, up through the hand and fingers. Now you might want to see if you can bring a little bit more weight into the hips. Sometimes it's hard. If it's stiff, then your hip starts to lift. That's okay. 2 more breaths here. Audible breaths are fine, okay? Inhale. Bring the legs, the knees back to center. Unhook. Exhale. And start hugging your left knee into the chest. Inhale deep. And on the exhalation, we start to stretch that leg up through the sky. Inhale, just go. Follow the own breath, the pacing of the breath. Don't count too much, just try to move. And you might notice that with every time you stretch that leg, there's this teeny tiny bit more space in the hamstring in the back of that thigh. Let's do one more inhale. Exhale. Now I'm dorsiflexing my foot. It's sort of automatically, but if you want to point or keep it semi-relaxed, you can do that. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it on top of the opposite leg. Lace your fingers in the back of the knee. Flex your left foot. And hold it here in this beautiful deep stretch. Glutes, hips, back body. Breathe into the tight parts of your body. Use the breath. I'm sort of imagining that the body is a balloon, flexible outer layer, and when you breathe, the whole body starts to move. Expansion on the inhale, softening on the exhale. Let's do one more breath in. And exhale, drop your lower foot down and bring the knees, both of them, back into the chest. Take a moment to roll whatever you still want to move. Please move that. Nice deep breaths. Hello body, how are you doing today? And then hands in the back of the knees. Roll up, roll up, roll up. And then we immediately connect the soles of the feet. And feet, legs not too far away from the body, not too close, somewhere in between. And we root the hips down for a stable foundation. We take a deep breath in. And let's drop it all to the side. Stretch it out. Root those hips down. Inhale. Up and go to the other side right away. Always nice to open the body. So let's go from side to side. Palm of the hands towards your pretty face. In order to open up the body, not to achieve a certain goal. Last side. Inhale, come back up, 2 arms up in the sky. And now reach forward and release. Now the head, don't drop it too much. Keep the neck, head in line with the spine. And now relax the elbows and the shoulders and we just breathe. Be aware of the breath floating in and out of the nostrils. Now we walk both hands and the upper body to the right. Inhale, stretch it, hips down, and exhale, melt. So you might feel this in your lower back. Breathe. Breathe into tight spots of the body over and over again. Next breath in, let's walk to our other side. You probably cannot go this deep. That's not the purpose of this posture. Just stretch. Don't worry if you're doing it right. Listen to the body. Now inhale, come back to center and roll up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Close the knees, the legs. And now we sway our legs to one side, doesn't matter which one, to come up in an all-four position. Now spread the fingers nice and wide. Push the knuckle, especially from the index finger down. Now we inhale, come to a cow stretch. Drop the belly open, the heart space, look forward. And on the exhale, we tuck the tailbone, lift the belly and drop the chin to the chest. Inhaling for a beautiful opening and exhale to tuck it all in. If you like to tuck your toes, please do so. Up to you. Really synchronize the breath with the movements. Use the full exhale and the full inhale. And if you feel after a few cats cows that you want to draw some circles, that you want to spiral, that you want to draw circles with the head, release the neck, go ahead. Especially the lower back has a good advantage of all these flowy movements, all the tissues in the lower back. Keeping the spine flexible. Okay, let's come back to center. Inhale. Now walk your hands just a teeny tiny bit forward. And then we exhale. Don't think about it. Start dropping your hips. So maybe you have to bend your elbows a lot. Perfectly fine. Roll the shoulders back. Widen up the chest. Inhale. And on the exhale, stretch it all back. Drop the hips into the heels and lengthen the arm. Inhale to come back forward again. Exhale, drop the hips. Now push the floor away. Strong hands. Inhale, widen up the chest. And exhale, go back, 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 back. Rock forward and back in your own pacing. Inhaling and exhaling. Audible breaths. Especially in that forward movement, push the floor. Use the strength of the hand to support the wrist, the shoulders. And whenever you are sitting back, hold it there. Now we inhale deep Release the shoulder blades in your back. Exhale. Then walk your hands with your upper body to the right again. And if you can, place that left hand on top of the right. Now breathe into your left side body. Beautiful, nice deep stretch. Next breath in, walk to the left. If it feels okay, bring right hand on top of the left. If it doesn't, don't do it. Easy, easy does it. Breathe into the rib cage in that side of your lower back. Okay, inhale, walk back forward and lift the body up back into an all four. Exhale. Now lift your right leg, foot up, and step on the outside of your right hand. So on the next breath in, try to let your heart shine forward. Start lengthening the spine as much as you can. Now feel that you can move your foot. You can roll to the side, to the heel, to the inside, over the toes. Now start to move, massage the foot into the floor. Now while you do that, the rest of the body follows. That might have been my hip pumping. Maybe not. Move a little bit. Massage through the body. Hamstring, hip flexor, back, calf muscles. Okay. Move back forward. Now drop your foot on the outside, on the sideline of the foot. The right hand, place it on the inside. So place it on the inside of your thigh. Now we inhale and we drop the chest all the way towards the leg. Now on the exhale, push it away. Not really pushing, but with a movement. All the way up and back. Inhale, reach towards that leg. Exhale, open up. Back and up. Once more, inhale. And exhale back. Now hold it here. Your arm, your elbow might be extended. And try to turn the chest up to the sky. Relax your jaw, your forehead. Taking an inhale. And exhale. Come back to center. Now walk your foot inwards on the midline of the body. Drop that hand. And bring your hand up to the sky. Open it up once more. So you keep looking up to the sky. Inhale. And exhale, drop your hand. Now step that foot back. Tuck your toes. Let's come to our first downward dog of today's practice. Walk it out. Pedal the feet. With the head drop. Maybe twist the hips, bend the knees. Some people like to bounce, a little frog movements, whatever feels good. And we take a deep breath in to come to center. Hold your downward dog, inhale. Exhale, drop the knees into the mat. On the next breath in, let's step the left foot on the outside of that left hand. Nice big opening for the hip. Now bring your awareness to that foot again. And start to rock it. Start to discover all the sides of the foot. The sides via the heel to lengthen the inside. And let the whole body flow on that movement. Okay, now come forward, inhale. Drop that foot on its side, exhale. Left hand on the inside of that leg. Now we inhale with your chest, reach towards your thigh, and exhale to open back and up. Inhale forward towards the leg, exhale away from the leg. Inhale forward, exhale all the way back. Now hold it, inhale, exhale, one more deep breath in. Exhale. Okay, walk your feet back to the midline, arms down, right hand down, lift your left arm up to the sky for this beautiful twist. Take an inhale here, and on the exhale, drop that hand, tuck your back toes, root your hands, downward facing dog. Walk it out again. Walk it out. Make space, enjoy the breath. Take a deep inhale. Now float into a high plank. Exhale, spread the fingers, push the floor away. Take a deep breath in. Now drop the hips if you can. Open that chest, inhale, and push yourself into downward dog. Inhale, inhale, and exhale, lengthen your spine. Inhale into high plank. Exhale, drop those hips. Inhale, open the chest and shoulders, push yourself back. Exhale. Last time, inhale, high plank. A little bit of power. Exhale, drop it. Open that chest, push the floor away. And downward facing dog. And walk your feet to the top of the mat. Feet hip width apart. Grab your opposite elbow. And sway. Swing. Let the head be heavy. Now inhale, come to center. Drop your arms, exhale in one big movement. Circle the arms up to the sky, inhale. Exhale, hands in front of your heart space. Inhale, circle all the way up. Exhale, halfway down. Hands on the shins, come halfway up. Now exhale, release, fold. Keep the knees soft. Inhale, halfway up, more length. Exhale, release. Let's do once more. Inhale, and exhale, release. Now sweep your hands over and back. Lace your fingers behind your back. And come into that beautiful shoulder stretch. Oopsie. So I'm leaning on my thighs to start creating that hinge in the hips before I can completely stretch. So please bend your knees. One more big breath in. Exhale, drop your hands into the mat. Exhale. Now step into downward facing dog once more. Last movements here. Taking a beautiful big breath in. And on the exhale, drop your knees into the mat. Feeling those all four position. Now inhale deep. Walk your hands forward to come into puppy pose. Chin or forehead into the mat. And let's breathe. Breathe into the entire torso. Breathe between the shoulder blades. Beautiful opening, stretch in the morning. If it's too much, bring your hips towards the heels a bit more, a little bit back. So the more you are forward, the deeper the stretch. If it's too much, go back. Inhale and exhale. Now use your hands to walk yourself a little up and close the legs. Let's come in balasana, child pose, forehead down, arms back, palms facing up. Soften your entire body now. breath in, start rolling up to seated vertebrae by vertebrae. Bring your hands in front of your heart space, eyes closed. Now, take a moment to thank yourself for today's practice, for showing up on your mat, and take care of yourself. My dear yogis, I want to wish you an amazing day. Hope to see you soon on the mat again. Namaste.